Actually running a little bit late for my call with Robert today, but I wanted to record it for you because yesterday on the show we said we would. So KCAA radio.com. I'm going to call from my Gmail account using Google Voice. I hope this is recording and I hope everything works. So, and you might see that this video might get edited because I'll only show you the part where I come on rather than the whole commercials and stuff like that. So I'm going to call KCA Radio, which is 909-888-5222. Call that. I have to turn off my alarm. And I'm going to close my window because maybe I'll get noisy with cars and stuff. Sounds like Brett is probably manning the tech board because he always takes forever to answer. I'm going to close this window because I don't want you looking at my email. How about you just go to blank.com. Blank.org. See? No answer. What's up, guys? Let's call them again.
KCAA Radio.
Hi, this is Oscar for Robert.
Hey, Oscar.
Hey, man. How's it going?
Hey, pretty good.
All right.
Cool. Just be a few moments.
Okay.
All right, stand by.
Sounds good.
However, I'm getting killed in taxes because of the income I have to claim that I have not yet even received. Can you help? Well, Terrence, first of all, you should never take advice from non-professionals unless it's for a referral for a service provider of some kind. If you are a calendar year reporter, that is, your tax year ends December the 31st, then I suggest that you apply to the IRS to be designated as a subchapter S corporation. You must do this no later than March the 15th of next year, and it'll be effective as of January of next year. So you'll get the benefit here. Now, here's the benefit. Operate your business as a cash business instead of accrual in the S corporation. In general, C corporations, except personal service corporations, with average annual sales of 3 years or more than $5 million, cannot use cash accounting. Instead, they must use the accrual method of accounting, paying tax on money not yet received but contracted for. This rule does not apply to S corporations that have inventory. Now, here's the advantage. You defer paying tax until income is actually received. Makes a whole of a lot more sense to me, and not when it's booked in the accounts as a receivable. Why would you want to pay tax for money you hadn't got yet? Now, we're about to go on a break. We'll be back in a minute. We've got a couple of bills to pay. Oh, wait a minute. I got another email.
Yeah, I was going to say, you have one more.
What the heck? How could I forget that?
I don't know. I was going to, okay.
Darren Canfield, and he's close. Darren Canfield from Yucaipa, California.
And so that's how, and so that's what you hear right before I come on the show. And his show starts right around 5:05. Great stuff about the IRS and taxes. I know it gets a little bit boring if you think about the whole topic, but he actually makes it interesting. He has a lot of good segments that engage the audience. It actually made me listen to some of it, so I recommend you listen to it. And you know, just I'm gonna cut the video right after this because there's commercials and stuff, and I'll be back when we're back. So. So in any case, this is an after the fact recording, and as you're watching me just putz around for about a minute, just on the desktop while I'm waiting for Robert's show to come on the air. Right now in the background, you would hear just commercials, but I'm looking for just kind of looking at new applications on my browser. Like this is called Global Tweets, and then there's other applications that come after that. In any case. Just to let you know, I can certainly help you with all your social media needs, whether it's Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, your WordPress blog, just managing your server, even your IT infrastructure at your office or virtually. oscarstech can help you with all of that, including day-to-day social management and copywriting, creative advertising, and marketing. So, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you later on another video. Okay? Bye.
Hey, Robert. Yes, I'm here. How are you? And can you hear me well?
Yes, I can hear you real well. Are you on your headset?
Yes, I have my headset. We're going over voice over IP, and we're recording this live. So.
Well, that's perfect.
Yes, and we'll see how it goes.
Well, you know what? If I'd have known you were recording in live, I'd have said something, a little more obscene about you.
Oh well, that's okay. That's why I'd rather surprise you. So I know you're gonna pick on me, and I'd rather take that advantage as much as I can.
Well, I want to tell you, I'm going to pick on you good today, and I'll tell you why. Okay. I went to my website. I saw what you did with, I'm not sure what to call it. It's not really a podcast, but with your streaming video.
Sure.
For explaining to people how to download the YouTube podcast and things for my show.
Right.
I thought that was really terrific. Really, really well done.
Well, I'm glad you like it, and I'm glad you watched it. That was great.
I went and looked at the I thought you said you only had one or two deals out there, and you got a lot of stuff out there.
Oh, well, yes. What I meant is I only have 2 episodes of the hour-long podcast.
Oh, I see.
The other ones are shorter, more about how-tos or, talking about a specific network.
Yeah.
And they might be anywhere from 3 minutes to 15 minutes versus an hour-long show.
I just really love that. It's so much nicer than somebody getting in there and just reading about how you do something when they can just click on this thing and you're telling them. And not only that, but you've got the visual, you've got the computer face screen right there showing everybody how to do it.
Did you notice how everything zooms in and it shows you the right spot and everywhere where to click and stuff?
Yeah. I mean,
very cool.
I just thought you really, really did a good job on that.
I'm glad you liked it. And, you mentioned your website, so why don't we talk a little bit about what's going on over there so people know what they can find over there.
Yeah.
And I'm actually also showing that on my screen right now so people can see that when they listen to this video or they watch this video on YouTube.
Oh, that's great.
So, and then you can also watch it so you know exactly what I'm talking about after the fact. So on the homepage, what we have is the latest blog post, and we decided to do that because you write a lot, and I know you've had some issues with your internet at the office, but as soon as that's resolved, we're going to go back to having your latest blog post always posted on the front page. And towards the right-hand side of the front page, people can see a podcast player, and they can actually play your podcast right there, one click, and they can play all the latest podcasts.
So now do they just click on the podcast they want, or do they actually click on the player? How do they do that?
So the player works in 2 ways. It can work like a player where you just hit play and it's going to play the very first track, and that is your very latest podcast.
Gotcha.
Or they can go and click on any one of those and start playing it automatically. so they can just pick the one they want or just play the whole list.
Well, my preference would be they just play them all.
Well, yes, of course. You want them to hear everything you have to say.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and then towards the bottom, they can go back to your archives and pick up any date that you posted stuff. And because this is a new website, we're still going back and getting some of your old archives added into it, so people will find more and more and more information that you've shared with us.
Well, yeah, because I've got
a radio show.
I've got a lot of them out there. Yeah.
Yes. So, and this is now that I have it on video and people can watch it, this is a good way to share your information. It's a regular website with a blog, and we have video section as well and podcasts, so people can watch you talk. You have a bunch of videos that you want to share with people, so you can watch those directly from your website here. We also have the Twitter ticker on the right-hand side where people can read your latest tweets.
I think that is slick, too. It's just, the technology, I don't know, it's just exciting to me. Maybe it's exciting to me because it's my website. I don't know. I look at that and I'm tweeting, I'm doing things, maybe I'm visiting a restaurant or whatever I might be doing, and I mean, instantly it's on my website.
Sure, yes. I mean, within a few seconds, of course. And you know what? I think that's exciting, not just because it's your website, but because what social networking is doing to us, that it allows us to share things that we want to tell the world instantly with the entire world that happens to be listening on Twitter or Facebook. And, that's another thing that you're doing really well lately is your Twitter. And I'm really happy to see that you're engaging with your listeners.
Well, I'm trying. The hardest part, I keep thinking that, I should probably be writing things that are a little more in depth that people would be interested in. But to do that, I almost have to use TweetDeck so that it gets abbreviated, and I just hit them with a hook at the beginning to let them know what it's going to be. Because if I'm going to write something that is going to really grab somebody, it's going to be more lengthy than what I can get into a Twitter article.
Sure. And you know what we're going to do next? Once you're back online and you have everything fixed up, we're going to have you do that from Google+. And that way you can write your long thought, maybe a whole paragraph on whatever topic you want to cover at the time, and it's automatically going to be posted to your Twitter account.
Oh, that'd be great.
That way you have the best of both worlds. You have the tweet with the extended answer, and you can engage people both on Google+ and on Twitter.
Oh, that sounds exciting.
Yes. So,
yeah,
but I'm really glad that you're liking the website and everything we've been doing on it. So, very, very happy to see that.
I really love the what's the word I want to use? The instructional video that you did with regard to how to download stuff.
Oh yes, and that's part of what we do at oscarstech, or what I do. I also have two new partners, but I'll announce that another time. Okay. But anyway, part of what we do is training for people, so that's a perfect example of how we teach people how to use technology. So
well, I can't imagine anyone not wanting that kind of technology.
Well, I agree, and to some of us this comes as second nature because we do it so often. But I already got a few comments from people that saying that they really liked how I explained it. So, and you liked it too, so that's great.
Oh, I really liked it, and I got to tell you, I don't know how you accomplished what you did today, but it's one of the most exciting days I've had in a long time. Very cool.
Well, we got almost a quarter more followers for you on Twitter in just 2 days, which is really great.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
So, Oscar, if people want to really get ahead of it, people want to use somebody who's really interactive and efficient and can get things done, how do they reach you, buddy?
They can just call me directly at 949-459-3571, or they can find me on Twitter at NotAGrouch is my handle. They can also go to your website now, and at the bottom of that article, there's my information as well. So that phone number, again, is 949-459-3571. And
you know what? I am so thrilled. Under the links in my website, my practice website,
yes.
I am going to put you in there. You are just unbelievable, Oscar.
Great. I appreciate it.
So, listen, second floor or first floor?
Second floor today.
And by the way, you sound really great.
Oh, really? I'm glad.
Yeah.
Maybe it was because I reset my computer earlier today.
Well, that could be. And so
I'll try to do that every time I call in.
Yeah, because it sounds a lot better. There's no feedback, no tunnel, nothing like that. And so is she or isn't she?
She isn't yet.
And so are you going to surprise her with a magnificent meal, or are you just going to get naked and open the door for her?
Well, can I not do both?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, well maybe I'll try for both then.
And if you use candles, if you're naked, be careful.
If I do what?
I said if you're going to light candles, if you're naked, be careful.
Oh, okay. I'll try to keep away from those. Yeah.
Okay, my friend. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Same time, same station.
All right.
And let's just keep this one going. I can't wait to see what you come up with tomorrow.
Okay. I'll keep it a surprise. Or maybe I'll tell you mid-afternoon.
Okay. Thanks, Oscar.
All right.
Have a good one. Bye. Anyway, that is how my segment usually goes with Robert Cardoza. I suggest you tune in to the whole station, to the whole segment. His segment is an hour long. And if you go to kcaaradio.com, on the bottom, well, not bottom, but on the left-hand side next to the banner, you actually have a way to listen to it live if you're on a PC. If you're on a Mac, click on the button that's right next to it that says Mac Listeners. And you can actually also watch them live on TV. You can see Robert at the station, which I tried to bring up, but I couldn't get it done on time. So anyway, thanks for watching. That was me on Robert Cardoza Live. Airs Monday through Friday from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. at AM 1050 in the Inland Empire or at kcaaradio.com. And of course also on the website I built for him at robertcardozalive.com, where you can find all his podcasts, blogs, posts, and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, have a good night, and I'll talk to you another time.